Yo guys, it's Beast, back with some more Beastly content. Today we are going to be doing a guide over how to farm caps in Fallout 76. To start this video we had 4.1k caps. We ended up selling our last haul of caps farming worth of materials. Something to note on is the vendor cap is 1400 caps daily. That is the maximum amount of stuff that you can sell daily to make caps, so you can make 1400 caps a day off of just selling stuff. I'm going to run you through the way I get stuff to sell, the way I farm caps. Also, we're going to go ahead and cover some perks here. 4 different perks here. First perk, Cap Collector. You want to get Cap Collector leveled up. It gives you 100% more bottle caps in your cap stash. At level 3, it's 30% at the level 1. But if you get it to level 3, 100% more in the cap stashes. Gives you more caps. That's awesome. The other thing is Hard Bargain. The other one you're going to want is Fortune Finder. Fortune Finder helps you find cap stashes by making a sound go off when you're near them. You don't really need it. You can just look up where they're located. I will be showing a little bit of a run for cap stashes today. And then Hard Bargain is just for, sales. Also, Traveling Agent will allow cheaper fast travel. I don't have that currently, and my fast travel costs me 30-something caps to go somewhere. So, just something nice to have. Spend a little less caps. We went to West Tech Medical Facility. This is actually a great place to farm weapons when there's not currently a public event going on. I would honestly recommend you just doing public events. But if there's no public event going on, you can go to West Tech Medical right here. And kill super mutants here. Every single one of them will have a weapon on them, and also armor, like T45 power armor sometimes even. It's pretty nice. It's a decent way to farm up materials. Another thing I will touch up on is a carry weight booster item is available in the Atomic Shop. That'll give you just a little bit more carry weight so that you can get up to 220. This here is Eviction Notice. It's an event where you got to keep this thing called a rad scrubber going on and keep it running. If you do not, then the field will fill up with radiation and you will die instantly. I went in here and basically just only shot at enemies just so that I would get perks for killing, and then eventually I got it to where I could actually farm up the ammo for the gun I was actually using. I wasn't actually using the gun on screen here even. But this here is Eviction Notice. It is one of the public events. It's not one of the best ones. I'm going to go ahead and just tell you, here are the top public events. There is another one in this video, actually, that is relatively decent. It does give you 100 caps for clearing it, being the alien event that's currently running around. It runs around often. It happens frequently, and every couple minutes, or every few minutes that it happens, is 100 more caps added to your pocket. Super duper easy. 1/10 of 1,000. It's pretty nice for like a 5-minute event. Because everyone's doing it. But Eviction Notice is no slouch of an event. It is a great event to get a ton of weapons from. I actually had so many weapons, I had to build a camp nearby, unload some of these weapons to my stash, and then fast travel to the railroad and sell myself some more stuff because we maxed out our storage again. As you can see, already over at 187. The event's not even over yet. And then here is another selection of stuff that we got from this event here. Just a ton of weapons. All of these are going to be able to be sold, and it's going to make us a nice chunk of change. We're definitely walking out of this video with at least 5,000 plus caps. Easy. The top events, though, that you do want to be doing are going to be... here are the best events aside from the current ones running around. Usually there's always like a featured public event going on. The current one is the Invaders from Beyond or whatever it is. But the best events for caps reward-wise is Test Your Metal, Free Range, Uranium Fever, Scorched Earth, and a Colossal Problem. The thing you need to do is collect all the legendary weapons and all the weapons, all the armor. Collect all that stuff because all of it can be sold for caps. That is what you're needing to be collecting from all these different public events. No matter what public event you're doing, even if it's not one of the really good ones I just listed, you're still going to want to collect all the guns, all the weapons, all the stuff you can to sell at the train stations or wherever else there's a vendor. The vendor's cap, daily cap, I guess we're going to call it a cap, is 1,400 caps. It's shared across all other vendors, so even if you go to like the Crater and try to talk to those vendors, if you already sold 1,400 worth of stuff in that current day, you will not be able to do it again until the next day. So that's just something to keep in mind here. But as you can see here, we already had to go to the trade robot and get rid of our stuff. We also had to go, like I said, I skipped it out, but I had to go build an entire camp because I hadn't had a camp built on this character yet. I'm running through these guides and doing these guides as I get my character leveled up. Because I haven't actually played that far on PC yet. Xbox, I'm like level 300, but PC, I haven't actually played on it, and they've been updating it a whole lot, and it looks like they're expanding the map. The new DLC stuff's awesome. Just a pretty nice game overall, and here we go is another sale here. We were at 4.4K, and look at this sale here, guys. We are just going and going and going. We might even reach the 5,000 caps here on this single sale right here. This is 4,900, 4,900. Look at this. We're literally so close. Yeah, okay. So we are 65 caps off. The next thing we are going to do is actually do Invaders from Beyond, like I mentioned earlier. This public event does not take long to do. It's like a 5 to 10 minute event max. As you can see, 8 minutes. 8 minutes for 100 caps. Is it worth it? You tell me. Also, if you just go around shooting aliens like I did, it is a great way to farm ammo. Ammo is something you will be using on the other method of doing other public events when you are killing bad guys, because, well, killing the bad guys equals they're dead, equals they drop their guns and their armor and stuff, and that's great. So doing this event is no problem. 100 caps is nothing to sneeze at. It is super duper quick to get, and this event happens in all sorts of different areas. It's just nice. I haven't played this event a lot. 100 caps is an awesome reward to me, and it does have a lot of circuits available here, and waste antiseptic. Circuits is something that's probably usable in the settlement building sort of situation. Well, not settlement building, but camp building, and I want to actually build out my camp soon enough. Not anytime soon. I want to get some atoms farmed up and actually get, you know, some good stuff going on here. And I might do a video over atom farming eventually, but I don't usually atom farm, I'm going to be honest here. But right here, this is just once again Invaders from Beyond. It literally is an 8-minute event, and it will give you 100 caps. And all of these aliens give out just so much ammo. They give out plasma grenades. I mean, I think I got 9 plasma grenades just for doing this little 8-minute event. Definitely worth doing this event. This is definitely a great way to get some good caps. We will be moving on to the next method I will be mentioning. I'm covering just a few different methods so that you can, you know, go do something else. You don't have to do this in any specific order. If there's a public event currently going on, I would suggest go ahead and go do that rather than farm West Tech Medical Facility or, you know, this public event, for instance. Like, really, if you wanted to do an expedition, expeditions are not bad either. They're also pretty decent. But as you can see here, 100 caps just from farming that, or just from clearing their event. That's awesome. 100 caps is definitely nothing to sneeze at. The next thing we are going to be doing, though, real quickly here, is heading to the Poseidon energy plant, because we're going to go ahead and go through some cap stash locations. Most of this cap stashes actually didn't show up this time around. I did recently harvest these previously, but the recording failed, so we didn't actually get to see it. So most of these locations, I'm just going to have to say this is where it should be. But we did get a couple cap stashes in this run here. So the first place we're going to be going to is this little tree right here. It's right here by this tent here. There's really no cap stash in here, but if we go ahead and go past this right to the picnic trees, and then right back here on this tree, there's these 2 barrels. On this barrel right here, there should be a cap stash, but it's currently not there. There's no cap stash in here. The next cap stash is actually going to be over here at these 2 other tents way off to the side here. It's going to be in the tent with the couch in it, and right beside the couch there's this little end table, and underneath that end table, if it's there should be a cap stash. Now, someone could have already looted it. Do keep that in mind. It's not in this tent. It's actually in that first tent there. But the next one we're going to go to is actually up here, right by the little excavator up there. It's up against the wall to the left. It should be on top of these metal crates right here, which once again it is missing. The next one is going to be all the way in the back of Poseidon Energy Plant. These next 3 are actually going to be unobtainable unless Poseidon Energy powering up event is currently going on. Otherwise, the Poseidon Energy Plant will be powered up, these silos will be active, and you'll be constantly taking damage trying to go through here. So go through the right silo first, go up the left set of stairs, and make your way all the way up to the top. I like to fight the enemies through here when I go through here just because they are extra XP and it is some ammo. You don't have to. You can just run through here for the most part. Sometimes you might have to fight them anyway. I just go ahead and fight them because I don't see why not trying to fight them when you're going to have to anyway. But you're going to want to make yourself all the way to the very top up here. And once again, the cap stash wasn't here for me on this one. Let's go ahead and look though. On top of this barrel right here, usually, or around the barrel, on the ground sometimes, there is a cap stash here. For me, it was a sub-nose repeater. So next thing you want to do is go back to the left silo now and enter through the front door once again. We're also going to be taking the left stairs here as well. We're going to start off going on the left stairs, and we're going to go ahead and go up the second set of stairs now. And then directly in front of us, there's this little desk here, and on that desk there is a caps stash. Wabang, how wonderful. There's actually 10 cap stashes in the Posieden energy plant, and I'm going to go ahead and tell you the other locations while we're getting to this next cap stash up here. Well, cap stash location up here. But I'm going to go ahead and get to telling you where the other cap stash locations are that are good. I'll also have some linked down below, some little guides that people have. They're just like 1 or 2 minute videos that show you all 10 cap stash locations. Right here on top of this safe should have a cap stash, but unfortunately it was a bobby pin box for me. The next thing you want to do is actually make your way to the back side of the silos. There will be this little ramp back there once we get there. Yeah, just make your way to the back here. You'll see these crates. There's this little ramp right here next to this circular cylinder looking thing. You're going to go all the way up that ramp, walk all the way down this little walkway thing here until you get to like this weird meeting conjunction section here. There's that little blue building right there, and then you go up the stairs. And you just jump straight over these pipes right here, run all the way to the very end here, and there's a cap stash right here. There are a couple more up here, however, I didn't get the cap stashes and I'm just kind of done showing it. I'll link down below the video I watched to find these because he did a way better job of explaining this. It was 4 minutes and he showed all 10 of them. Oh, and here's the power generator one. This is on top of the roof right here. You've seen the stairs I just took there, but once again, there's a better guide for that linked down below. Here are all the best locations to farm cap stashes. It goes with the Posieden Energy Plant, WV06, Abandoned Mine Shaft 4, Big B's Rest Stop, the Eastern Regional Penitentiary, Hornwright Estate, as well as the Kanawaha Nuka-Cola Plant. And then this one right here is going to be another cap stash location. I do believe, so let's go ahead and just follow it all the way up here. As you can see, you're just making your way to the very top and towards the end. There's an office back there that has like filing cabinets that have a cap stash in it, but I didn't have it. So we're going to go ahead and sell the last of our loot that we got from every other little thing and see what our grand total for the day is. Remember, we started at 4.1. Now we're ending at 5.3k caps. That is a total of 1.2 thousand caps made, all within 50 minutes. That's a very good amount of caps. This is the easiest way to make some caps, guys. Follow this little guide and you will get yourself plenty of caps. But I do believe this is about the end of the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Go ahead and leave a like on the video down below. And subscribe if you're not already. Keep it beast mode.